What is going on YouTube? Here back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be focusing on Cardano as well as new information about future partnerships that they have in store for Cardano, the company, as well as the Cardano Summit, and how exactly the price is being affected by that, because it seems like all the other cryptocurrencies seem to be kind of teeter-tottering back and forth, while Cardano, for the most part, has just been consolidating at the top, unlike most of the other cryptocurrencies here. Whether or not that has any correlation or causation, I do want to just discuss things and go over what the potential outliers could be for Cardano in the near future. And if you guys are hodlers of Cardano, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and let's jump into today's video. So before we start, yesterday I put out a video in regards to Cardano, and I guess I posted it and then I clicked it, to unlist it by accident. I just wanted to unlist it first and then post it later on, or schedule it for a later time. And because I published it, then I guess because I unlisted it, it didn't necessarily rank that well, so the information wasn't really carried that far. I think it was just a glitch on my end, so I'm going to try it again today and see if anyone has any interest in Cardano, so let me know what you think. But recent terms, Cardano today, or yesterday and today, seem to be the Cardano Summit, where they're announcing a lot of new information, and you can actually join it live to watch it very easily just by clicking and joining them online. They're basically going to be talking about talks, panels, demos, discover the agenda of Cardano, so on and so forth, which is really cool. They're having a lot of partnerships and new partnerships in the near future for the potential growth of the Cardano as a whole, the team, as well as the coin itself, which should have a positive effect on this if some good news is carried out. You can see here that it says Cardano announced a partnership with Dish Network Chainlink. So the type of Chainlink will allow added support for developers working on the Cardano blockchain to develop smart contracts. Now, hear me out. I'm not much of a TV watcher. I actually don't think I've watched TV in a very long time. So yeah, it's cool that they partner with Dish Network, but unless they get into streaming, I don't see it being the biggest partnership out there. It's just cool that other major companies that we've heard of, or when they used to be popular, have now started to accept or use Cardano as a whole here. But it says Ethereum blockchain rival Cardano and TV, the wireless service provider Dish Network, said they've entered a deal to help Dish integrate the Cardano blockchain into telecom business and help provide digital identity services to Dish customers, which is also pretty cool. Input Output, Cardano's parent company, also said it's partnered with Chainlink to help Cardano developers build smart contracts to secure DeFi applications. We've known that smart contracts have been coming around, so that's really nothing to go crazy. But it says after rising to a high of $2.46 earlier on Saturday, the price of ADA token was down 0.42. So I'm not really seeing any correlation or effect of the Cardano Summit actually having on the price of Cardano. Currently, it's actually battling out with its top resistance here. You can clearly see this major key point here on Cardano, where this acted as a major reversal in price. Prices created higher lows. We retapped or re-hit this resistance level here and immediately started to dump on the price. Has been nothing but bearish since. And notice this major resistance carries through to the price. And when we finally did decide to break above here, we have been using it as a means of support for quite some time. We're actually consolidating inside of here for quite a while until we managed to break through this major support level, correct all the way back down to the moving average, which was not a good sign, and start to use it now as a resistance level where prices are getting rejected, trying to break through the top. And I don't think we're going to have much, steam to break through that. There's a lot of resistances. The moving average, or sorry, the middle Bollinger Band here, the moving average on the 4-hour charts, as you can see right here, all intertwined directly with the price, clear as day. And then we also have the top resistance as well as the uptrend here, which are all coming together right here and causing major uncertainty. As you can see, the past 3 days on Cardano have shown major wicks to either direction, immediately just closing right dead center in the middle. So nothing to be, overly happy about within the Cardano price here. So if things do carry and continue to move the way the other cryptocurrencies are within the market, which are in descending fractals, pulling ourselves down to point C on Elliott waves, it does mean that we're going to see continuations of a bearish market for all these cryptocurrencies until mid to early October, which, if you align that here on the price, should allow us, if we just follow this or let me just remove that dot here. Yes, if we continued this trend downwards, mid-October would be right here at about $1.85 bearish scenario, but this would be ideally okay because it would be bouncing off our uptrend here. So you can see how consistent we are with using the support. Bouncing off here, using support, we're looking for that same confirmation and carrying forth and eventually moving forward, creating some sort of bullish outlook and move to the upside here. So it's just short-term bearish, long-term bullish. So that's pretty much what I'm anticipating moving forward here. So I do think the longer we kind of retest this right over here, the bigger the chances are we're going to get rejected and correct back down to, I would say, $1.85 to be the first support barrier, and then pulling ourselves down to about $1.57. And the reason I believe this is because it does carry along with all these other cryptocurrencies with Cardano. I like to say that if we're going to base judgment off Cardano here, we have to look at its competitors and its main cryptocurrencies. And you can see for the most part, yes, I believe that this is due to the Summit being launched yesterday, that we had this little spike in Cardano's 7-day price list, which took place about yesterday. But if you take in consideration, pretty much until that day, Cardano has been trading very similar to Bitcoin here, very similar to Ethereum, very similar to what Cardano's doing. Same thing with Binance, same thing with XRP. Its only indifference was the Summit right here, which saw some, uncertainty in the markets here. So if we consider that and we understand that they've all been trading the same way, we can seek to the other cryptocurrencies to better our knowledge as to where we can expect and understand these cryptos to move to. So if our focus is on Cardano and we look at something like Bitcoin or something like Ethereum or XRP, which all have their own Elliott wave formations here, it should carry on pursuit, and it should pursue the same direction. So yes, we are trading out sideways in the moving average here. We are trading out, retesting the Bollinger Bands, but if we swing the 4-hour Bitcoin chart here, we do have a clear-cut resistance and a clear-cut downtrend on the 4-hour charts. And we do have a price ceiling, which has not been rejected or broken through. So ideally, we're looking for the prices to retest or consolidate outwards, hit the downtrend here, and then start to break bearish and consolidate down to 39K, if not all the way down to 37K. That's ideally what we're looking for. And notice when this ends here, right about point C, is about October 6th to October 7th. If we compare that to Cardano, that's the same thing, about October 6th to October 7th to the 9th in that general area here. So I do believe with all this happening, we are going to see constant correction and reversals within the Cardano price point, and it should pull us ultimately down and down and down until we get retested on bottom support here, as markets within September are fairly bearish, and then hopefully we'll anticipate and expect to see that reversal back to the upside. And that's pretty much what we're going to be looking at in the rest of today's video. And when we do decide, and a lot of people are curious as to when we should be buying in, I do believe that in the very near future, we are going to be rejecting off of here, probably today or tomorrow, very soon. We will probably expect to see prices start to short. You can do so by taking advantage of this on Bityard here, which obviously logged me out. That's lovely. But they do have Cardano. It's actually the number one right here. And you can also see the resistance levels battling out the 10-day, or sorry, this is the 20-day moving averages right here. I do believe rejection is going to take over, and it should ultimately scale the prices down even lower here. If we just draw the trend line, you can kind of see what the problem is that we're dealing with within Cardano, and it should pop us lower and reject us lower and correct us to the downside here, which would be good. And you can actually create a short opportunity on Bityard very easily. Links in the description if you wanted to check it out. But you log in, there's a short opportunity, you do a market sell, and you can short this to the downside here. And that's what I plan on doing on Bityard here. Feel free to use leverage. Obviously, the lower the leverage, the less risk. But that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video, guys. If you are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.